Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Hey,
Thanks for having me.
Yes, thank you so much for checking in, my man. Earlier we had you on the air. We were talking about your girl taking her underwear off and selling them at the bar for $200. So great way to start the show.
And I love your answer. I love your answer. Yes.
Right on.
Wow, you called it the perfect time. Well, look, listen, thanks for hanging on. We appreciate it. Welcome to the show. Where are you checking in from this morning? Where are you from?
Southern California.
Oh, so early.
SoCal.
It's real early out there.
Yeah, I got up for you guys.
Yeah, well, we appreciate that. The reason that we want to have you on today, I see that you're an author. 3 types of men that women should run from. We're going to talk about that in a sec, but for, just to educate people of who you are, kind of give us a rundown of your career and, your books and, everything that you've done.
Sure. I'm known for inventing a way to erase negative thoughts and emotions from anything that's ever happened to you throughout your life. It's called the Goran Technique. I've written several books. I have 29 courses that I've written. So I teach full-time, but I've been doing it for more than 15 years. And I just love to show people how to remove those triggers or buttons that you have that keep coming up over and over so they never, ever come up again.
Like what kind of triggers? Like people who have like anger issues or what?
Anything you can name. Anger, sadness, fear, phobias. Some people are afraid of intimacy. You can erase that. Maybe you get angry every time your spouse takes off their underwear at the bar. And
Yes.
Right.
You can erase that trigger too. Literally any type of button that you have, you can erase. And that's what we have. We have human beings full of buttons that people go around pushing and setting them off. And all those buttons are old emotions from the past.
Politics.
Being brought up to the surface.
Politics.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Right? Name the person you hate the most, and we can erase that anger if you want to.
The Goran Technique. How's it work?
So you take my 3-day weekend, and you'll learn how.
Okay.
But I can give you a simple breakdown.
Yeah, please.
You got to go find the issue, go inside of it, use the delete button on the mind, and you're well on your way.
I mean, yeah, but come on. I mean, there's got to be like some kind of way. Like, I mean, obviously you have like a thing, right? Like you have something. Is it like a yoga type, or like a mind, like meditation, or like how it's a technique.
Yes, it is. Yoga and meditation are awesome, and everyone would do well and benefit from doing those things. But you're not going to erase the old patterns from doing yoga and meditation. You can become more aware of them, which is really helpful to overcome them, but you don't erase them that way. My process has 7 steps to it, literally step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. And when you finish step 7, that issue is never a part of your life again. It's gone forever. Anything you can think of, even if you've been through a tragedy. So I can go into what they are, but it doesn't really help. Probably the best thing to explain is that your unconscious mind is protected. It's sealed off. So what you think about during the day doesn't really change what's programmed inside from the past. It doesn't take those things out. And you can talk about your issues. You can choose to let them go. You can forgive. But they're still there. And we all know that because we've gone through that before. So being able to erase them forever is very freeing.
And how can we find out more about the Goran Technique and how to do that? You say you got some books coming out?
I do. I think the easiest way is to take my free class online. It's called Why Your Life Is the Way It Is. Okay. You can just go to whyyyourlifeisthewayItis.com. From there, you can find my YouTube channel. You can actually learn how to spell my name. And you can see I have hundreds of videos on YouTube, lots of videos on relationships that you can check out and enjoy.
Okay, very nice, very nice. Now, 3 types of men women should run from. That was the title of the headline that kind of, turned me on to doing this interview. Tell us about that. What are the 3 types of men that women should run from?
Well, let's get the obvious one out of the way. Women should run away from men who are abusive in any way, verbally or physically abusive.
Yes.
And if you're in the beginning of getting to know somebody and they say something a little bit unkind, a little bit of a cut down, that's just the beginning. Human beings are like a plant. We need water, sunshine, fertilizer. We don't need someone hacking away at us with a giant machete. So if someone isn't nice, that's it. Take off.
I agree. That's a good
Love
one.
it.
All right. Number 2.
Okay, number 2, someone who isn't nice or is mean to anyone who isn't as powerful as they are. So kids, animals, and a really good giveaway is if you're out to dinner, how they treat the wait staff.
Okay. All
Good
right.
one.
Right. Gandhi said you can judge a civilization by how they treat their animals. And so you can judge a man by how he treats people that he doesn't have to be nice to.
Got you. So how they treat, you said kids, that's a good one. Even if you don't have kids, you know that like they're like, they're adults. So it's like abuse of power.
Exactly. And if they're abuse of power towards a kid, a cat, a dog, someone that's cleaning their car for them, it's only a matter of time before it's you.
Wow.
Right. Okay.
Interesting.
Right.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I can't argue with that either. I mean, that's definitely a good
Excellent.
one. All right. Number 3.
All right, so here's a good giveaway. Run away from a man who is not nice to himself.
Okay. Do tell.
Yes, because the way that someone treats themselves, their internal dialogue, how they talk to themselves, whether they say it out loud or in their head, is how they're going to treat the people closest to them. So when you first meet someone, they might be really nice to you, but if they're not nice to themselves, the closer you get, the more likely they are to start treating you the way they treat themselves. And if they're mean to themselves, they'll be mean to those who are very close to them. Those that live with them and are in their inner sanctum are going to be spoken to the same way they speak to themselves. So if you're dating someone and you find them putting themselves down, it's going to be you as soon as you get close enough.
So self-care.
Oh.
Yes. But if you're that person and you find yourself being mean to yourself, say mean things to yourself, whether you say it out loud or privately when you're trying to go to sleep at night, then you might also find yourself being mean to those that are closest to you and regretting it. And the way to fix that is to decide at this moment forever to never say or think a mean thing about yourself ever again. You'll find that you stop being mean to the people you love the most.
Wow. Okay. All right.
right.
Very
Very
cool. Very
powerful.
interesting. 3 types of men and women should run from. Now, is this all in your upcoming books and then also the Goran Technique?
Yeah, I have a book coming out called The 6 Types of Men. And these pieces are definitely right there in the beginning where we start talking about the worst kind of men and we start moving up the scale.
Okay. Very good. And what are the other books?
Let's see. I just have a new book coming out called The Magical Manifestation Guidebook. So it's a book about how to create what you want to create in life. And really it's about when you're trying to create a goal. Like let's say your goal is to meet your dream boy or girl. There's parts of you that say yes. Another part of you, maybe that's afraid of abandonment or that's maybe upset at previous relationships, that's saying no. And so you're blocking yourself. So there's a conversation in the book about how to get unblocked. So all of you says yes, because that's when you can start really moving forward and getting what you want to get in life.
Wow. Interesting. I like it. If people want to pick up your books and want more information, I know you gave out your YouTube and website and all that. Can you give it all your info out again if people want the books and then also your website and social media?
Absolutely. It's Why Your Life Is The Way It Is.com. WhyYourLifeIsTheWayItIs.com. When you go there, you'll get access to a 90-minute webinar that in and of itself will help you to have breakthroughs in the things that have been holding you back in your life. And it's a free training. And from there, you can go to my website, you can go to my YouTube channel. We can become friends and hang out together.
All right. Very good.
Nice.
Very good. Arnoux Goran, author, relationship guy. Thank you so much for checking in. We really, really appreciate it.
Thanks so much for having me, guys. Have a
Thank
great morning.
you.
You too.
Check out the all-new Old School